Hey, Evangel Family, I wanted to do a little video how-to on how to start watch parties. A lot of you have been having questions about that because it is kind of weird. If you're serving in an online service, starting a watch party kind of starts you over. So I'm going to show you what I mean and then show you a better way to work on it. So when you're starting, you're coming online to see an online service and to serve an online service. Sometimes, to be honest, you don't see it right away. You may scroll down, see it under videos, or you may see it as one of our recent posts. But always refresh or go over to the videos tab. You'll find that on the left-hand side. But if you refresh, you should see the video or the service, popping up. But don't be alarmed if you don't see it at first. It may take you a couple times refreshing. Remember that there is our URL is facebook.com/evangel.ga. We also have an Evangel online group, which you'll see, but it's just the one that says Evangel. Cool. All right, so I'm going to pop into one of these videos so we can make this look like how it would on a Sunday or morning. So what I'm going to do is mute this so you guys can hear me and not the wonderful music. Okay, so the first thing you want to do once you're in the service, you're going to start, greeting and everything you usually do. There are a few ways to share. So if you share, if you're doing service, I wouldn't start a watch party because that gives you two different places you have to monitor. If you're serving, then I would suggest that you just go ahead and stay here, and serve the people and interact and engage with the people. You can share to your timeline. So that's one way. You can hit share now. You could share to your story. That'd be great. There's different ways you can share, but you don't want to do a watch party unless you're just there to engage. If you're actually serving and you're over the service, it's going to pop up two windows. So I'll show you what I mean. So if I hit start a watch party with this video, that means I'll be inviting people onto my own timeline to start a watch party. So that will take me completely out of here. So I'm going to do that so you can see. So I'm just going to start one on my page. And so as you can see, it takes me completely out of that service. And all of a sudden, I'm hosting my own watch party. And there's no one here unless I start to invite them. And that's kind of different if you are already serving in a, look, I got people. I got people popping in. That's great. If you're already serving for the main service, you really don't want to have two things going on, because if you are adventurous enough to do that, you'll start having to copy and paste or repeat yourself as service is going on, and it can get to be a little bit much. So I'm going to pop back out of here. I'm going to reconnect with those people later because they popped in. So I'm going back to the main service. Now, of course, we want you to share the broadcast. So I suggest that if you are serving, then you share the broadcast by sharing it to your story. Okay, we're going to get back there. We're going to share it to your story. You can share it on your timeline. You can share it in Messenger to friends or people that are kind of interested in when, they maybe asked you when the next service was, or something that can really encourage them. Like if you're looking at, our series on hope, and you can tell someone kind of needs some hope, or, there's no end to this message of the gospel. So there's really not a service that won't help them. But if you're here, say this is our live service, then that's what you're going to want to do. If you are serving, then you're going to want to share it to your timeline, to your story, to a group. I'm in a lot of different Christian groups. Sometimes I'll share in those groups. You just don't want to share too much in groups because you might get marked as spam. But if you are doing a watch party, you're going to want to do a watch party only when you're doing it on your own time, or when you're just doing it and on the side. You don't really want to do that when you're serving, because it's going to give you two places to serve. So this is it for this video. I'll come back and show you a little bit more about how to share. But again, email me, call me, text me if you have any questions. Thank you for your questions, and y'all have a blessed day.